Food processors, blenders and mixers can take the hard work out of meal prep. But first, you need to choose which of these gadgets is best for you. So we're going to run through the pros and cons of each to help you decide. Stand mixers are geared towards kneading, whipping, whisking and mixing, essentially all things baking. Some models also have the option to fit additional attachments like blenders, mincers and food processors, but you might have to buy these separately. They tend to be quite large gadgets, so you'll need to consider if you've got room on your kitchen counter.
Prices vary considerably, from around £80 to £800, but a mixer can be a good investment for keen bakers. They're good for making larger batches and taking the elbow grease out of tough or long-winded jobs, such as kneading dough and whisking egg whites.
You can also buy small handheld electric mixers.
These can cost as little as £15 and are handy for light jobs such as whipping cream, though holding them for long periods of time can be tiring.
Food processors can be really versatile, with different attachments for things like chopping, grating, pureeing and slicing. Some food processors come with attachments for baking jobs like kneading and whipping, but they don't tend to manage these as well as stand mixers, and they usually have a smaller capacity.
Prices range from around £40 to £400. More expensive models usually include a wider range of attachments, such as grinding mills, blender jugs and citrus presses, and different sized bowls. These can make them more versatile, but can also mean more faff when cleaning and more stuff to store.
If you regularly cook in big batches, a food processor could save you a lot in prep time. But if you only want something to chop the odd onion or make a quick dip, then you should consider a mini chopper instead.
These are essentially mini food processors. They tend to be quite basic, but this also means they are often simpler to set up, clean and store. They're cheaper too. We found Best Buy mini choppers for less than £20.
They're perfect if you usually cook for 1 or 2 people, or you might find it useful as a second appliance for quick, small jobs. If you're into making soups and smoothies, then a blender might be the best choice. They excel at blitzing ingredients into a smooth mix, and most can also crush ice and make dips.
You won't usually get the option to slice, grate and chop, as you would with a food processor, but some blenders come with additional attachments for grinding things like coffee and nuts. There are 2 types of standing blender: jug blenders, which can make larger batches in one go, and mini blenders. These make 1 or 2 portions at a time, and often the blending cup can be turned into a travel cup. Prices range from £20 for simple models to £500 plus for heavy-duty blenders with extra attachments. Hand or stick blenders are good for quick jobs, such as making a dip or blending soups and smoothies, but can be tiring to hold for long periods. They're usually more compact, so you can stick them in a drawer, and cheaper. Prices range from £5 to £150. Pricier models may come with food processing and whisking attachments, all metal construction and extra features.
Which gadget you buy depends on what jobs you do most, how much space you have and your budget. But once you've decided, check our reviews to find out the ones that impressed us.